it is time to change to our green. So I cut the working yarn, I don't know, about 4 or 5 inches long. One thing I did want to talk about before we start on the next row is before we change colors, instead of going straight into the 2x2 ribbing, that's what was done here, we are actually going to do a row of just knit stitch, and then we will do the 2x2 ribbing for 5 rows. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that 2x2 ribbing for 5 rows. So it will go from looking like that to looking like this. You want to work at least 4 stitches all together. But remember, this first row is straight knit stitch. So you're pulling the loop down from. Now this first one, as you can see, it's wanting to kind of go all over the place, but you can tighten it up. See? You want to make sure you got both of those. So up through the bottom, pull the working yarn down, pop off that old stitch and put the new one on. That's when you can tighten both of these up. And look at that, I pulled my peg marker down with it. There we go. But you tighten both of those up so that you don't have any of the brown in with this stitch. And then I'll show you a couple more, because once that first one's hooked in, then you're good. Old stitch off, new stitch on, kind of tighten that up. Old stitch. Try again. Okay. Old stitch off, new stitch on. I will do one more with both. And new stitch on. At this point, you can take the other tail and just throw it behind and then keep going. Now you will do one row just doing the knit stitch, and then after that you will have 5 rows of your ribbing. So you'll work back to here with knit, and then these two you'll go back to your purl, knit, for 5 rows, and then you'll change your collar again, do 1 row of knit stitch and 5 rows. Then you'll change your collar again, and you'll do 1 row in brown in the knit stitch, and then you will do 5 rows in brown with your knit 2, your purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2. Work up to that, and then I'll show you how to do the rest.